are stormed by Zanu thugs. As you can see, this is not our usual backdrop. They stole a lot of our brand property, including our banners and some of our identifying material. That notwithstanding, we're going to continue because the CCC is a movement of courage. Zanu-PF is obviously running scared because no political party that is confident that it's got the support of the people storms into a press conference to try and stop it and uses violence and steals property. I think what's even more disappointing is the fact that we've got the Zimbabwe Republic Police stationed outside. We've got, they're armed, they're in their right gear. They've also come to the venue, and yet they were unable to stop these Zanu-PF thugs. And so what we say to Zanu-PF is, we've said consistently, number one, they need to stop using violence. Number two, they must stop abusing the police service to try and silence political opponents. Number three, our constitutional right to gather, to communicate, to share our ideas, to propagate our own narratives and our values and our ideas and our plan for progress for the Zimbabwean citizens must not be impeded. We don't call ourselves change champions for nothing. We're not going to back down in as far as the 2023 election is concerned. We can see that Zanu-PF is trying to do everything it can to try and stop us from participating. That's simply not going to happen. A boycott is simply off the cards. No matter how much violence, no matter how much intimidation you use, we're going to look you in the eye, we're going to use the support of the people that we have, and we're going to continue to march forward in our fight to win Zimbabwe for change. Our change champion-in-chief, Advocate Nelson Chamisa, was very clear over the last weekend. We want elections and not war. We're not going to be sucked into a violent exchange with Zanu-PF. We don't need violence. That's how much public support we've got.
Their families, and we sympathize with them. But I must to emphasize that their spirits is not before. They remain very motivated and remain true to the struggle. So we, once again, they emphasize and call upon the judiciary to separate itself from the clutches of the regime. We dare not talk about a captive judiciary. But what is happening persuades us to believe that. And I hope you as the fourth state would remain seized with the fact that we've got 16 persons out there who, out of no fault of theirs, are being sacrificed so that you and I can achieve the change that we deserve. Violent struggle until we have democratic elections in this land. So therefore, it is better for all of us, particularly Zanu-PF, to get that message that don't waste the country's time by putting up obstacles which are makeshift. It's like putting up an illegal roadblock which is soon dismantled. This is all there is to it. So I would like to finish off by suggesting that there are more stakeholders in this country than just political parties. There are more stakeholders in this country which include our traditional leaders that are being abused. The churches, I hear there are attempts to abuse them as well. Civil servants who are being abused. And even the police, for not arresting perpetrators of violence, they are being abused. We're in this struggle together, I think.
Firstly, no political party, no electoral management board, neither ZEC nor Zanu-PF have the power to take away the citizens' right to vote. And we certainly aren't going to do that. This is something that's guaranteed of us from the Constitution. Now, the Constitution also sets out what the correct parameters for a free and fair election are. And everything that we've demanded in the Prepare Pact is nothing of the CCC's making. It's all constitutionally provided for. Respecting the right to vote, providing the voter's role, making sure that everybody is safe, stopping this vote buying, making sure everyone has access to media freedoms, making sure that everyone is safe and secure. These are all very basic issues. Why is Zanu-PF afraid of that? Now, it's not for us at this stage to say that the election won't be free and fair. What we are saying to Zanu-PF is that we demand a free and fair election. We don't want another disputed election because the people that suffer at the end of the day are the citizens. While politicians politic as Zanu is doing and resort to violence and food buying and these very short-term solutions, it's the citizens that are suffering. And everybody, if you just look into your own pocket, if you look at your own state of affairs at home, all the suffering, public hospitals, public education, it's the citizens that suffer. We choose courage. That's one of our main values. So we're not running away, we're not afraid. We just want a free and fair election in Zimbabwe. Is that too much to ask? We haven't threatened anyone. We haven't committed any criminal offense. We haven't violated any law. All we want is fairness. We want Section 67 of the Constitution, which guarantees the right to vote and the right to participate in elections to be respected. That's all we're asking for. That's not too much to ask.